Let's be honest, no one likes tax time dread. So we're going to break down PAYG using a pizza party.
You know that feeling, right? When a huge, unexpected bill just shows up out of nowhere. Ouch. Okay, so forget about tax for a second. Just picture this. You're throwing a massive party.
And you know for a fact the pizza for this party is going to set you back exactly $1,200. Now you could just wait till it's over and then get slammed with that giant bill all at once.
But there's got to be a better way, right? Let's check out a much, much smarter option.
What if you could pay for all that pizza in little bits and pieces before the big day?
Well, that's pretty much what pay-as-you-bill installments are. You're just prepaying your income tax.
The whole point is to smooth out your cash flow and just avoid that nasty tax time surprise. All right, enough with the pizza. How does this work for your actual business? Let's dive in. It all breaks down into 3 pretty simple steps. It's not as complicated as it sounds, I promise. Step 1 is the invite. If your last tax return shows a profit, the ATO brings you in.
Step 2, the small bites. You get a small bill every 3 months. Nice and manageable.
And step 3 is the final tally. You lodge your tax return to see what you actually owe. So after you've lodged, it can only go one of 2 ways. It's really straightforward.
They just compare what you've prepaid with your actual tax bill. Here's what can happen next.
Best case, you paid a little too much throughout the year. And hey, that means you get a refund.
Or maybe you paid a little too little. No stress, you just paid the small difference.
So it's all about avoiding that big bill shock and keeping your cash flow nice and even.
But look, we get it. Tax can still feel like you're trying to solve a really tricky puzzle.
If you ever need some help putting those pieces together, that's what experts are for.
So the big question to ask yourself is this: is your cash flow actually ready for tax time?